All right, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Right.
We
Yeah.
we are back up in there like swimwear, and we're discussing the Omen franchise. We got a couple guests tonight. We got Jay Real. What's going on?
What's up, Jake?
And then we
Hey
got
guys.
Stone Gasman. He's back with us.
Yeah, what's up,
Covering
Stone?
the Omen franchise, but we are going to exclude Part 4 and the remake. I don't think it's necessary. So, like,
Right, yeah, we pretend they don't exist for this one.
right. Yeah. I mean, if you're just going to watch the remake, I would say the only reason to do that would be because of Mia Farrow. But other than that, it's unnecessary. But
Uh,
anyway.
I mean, it has got Giovanni Radici as the priest.
Oh, yeah. He's
going
got,
for it, I
you
guess,
blink, you
but-
miss him kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
I remember right.
Yeah.
I passed on the remake in 2006 when it came out, not because I never saw any of these movies before, but based on the director's resume. I mean, this is the guy that directed A Good Day to Die Hard, Max Payne, and Behind Enemy Lines. This guy is probably one of the worst directors out
Right.
there making
Yeah,
movies.
If I remember right, Max Payne was pretty shitty. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So,
And A Good Day to Die Hard, you know, where he kept on saying he's on vacation when he wasn't.
right. Yeah. But man, this right here for me, like,
Oh,
it's kind of nostalgia. With three of
I got
these
a
films.
shitty box set.
Anyway. Yeah.
wait a minute. What all is in there?
So this has, and I've changed it out a little bit. It has, of course, the first one. That's the OG, one of the OG poster arts. I think that's one of the main.
That is
poster
the
arts.
original, I think, poster.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of them, and then depending on what territory you're in, I guess, and then Omen 2, of course, Damien.
Classic poster.
Yeah, that's a big. And then the Final Conflict Part 3.
Mm.
And then it does come with this one, but let's just you know, put that. I'll throw it like a frisbee, you know. But
yeah.
so I traded that one out and I put this one in there, the first Omen.
The first one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Let me see what you've done.
So they have released the new one on physical media. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I seen it as a 4K, but I couldn't find it nowhere. It's extremely hard to get, but I'm good with
Show you this. This is a 45 RPM record.
Nice, man.
Awesome. Yeah, man.
Cinema Fantastique. And I don't know where I think maybe someone gave this to me, but yeah, and it's side A, Ave Satani.
Yeah.
Side B, The Killer Story.
Ave
Yeah, so
Satani.
That's creepy, that same track.
It is. It's the Gregorian chants.
and you know, I believe as Jerry Goldsmith, and I believe it won the Oscar.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
He did, man. Definitely. Yeah. And he'd been nominated like 11 times before and never won.
And afterward, he never won again. Never won again.
Really?
Sadly.
Yeah.
No, I was looking
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
but
The
See what
amount of
happens when
credits you got.
Sell
It's
your soul to the
incredible.
devil, you win shit. So, you know.
There you go.
No, I'm just- anyway, no, I'm just bullshit. Oh man, but no, this ought to be a good one, man.
I
This
think
is-
everyone's gonna like have different opinions. Like Stone, this is his first time watching all of these,
Right.
so yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, man.
Yeah.
I know I got different views to you and Jay, so it's
I can
all
kinda-
gonna come together.
Kind of go through first Omen right quick. Just the director is a female, Arkasha Stevenson, and she had done channel. She did some episodes for Channel Zero, Channel Zero,
like a horror TV series back in 2018.
right. And she was a
Yeah.
journalist, graduate of the American Film Institute. Like really pays close attention to detail, I would say, like with the look of this film. Like it's shot in Italy and the time period looks great. 70s. The costume design is on point, man. I was listening to the costume designer. He said he had the nuns looking like they were swaying like pendulums when they walk. Like,
right.
and if you
Yeah.
go back and watch it, you kind of see that shit through when they're walking. Anyway, it's kind of creepy, man. But there's not a whole lot on her, man. But I do like the camera, like the lens choices she makes. You see like these really close up shots of shit, like the eyes, like an eye or a spider or something. It looks really good, the way she does that shit. Pans out, wide shots. I don't know.
This was her first feature film as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think the amount, because this was last year. I think she's got a lot of talent.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I think that she was able to get away with something. You know what I'm saying? That other directors probably couldn't get away with. You know.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was one. Sorry to interrupt you, but I watched First Omen and the original today. I watched them back to back, and I kind of wanted to see how the First Omen flowed into the Omen, them being nearly 50 years apart. Right. And I thought they went together quite well. That the look and feel of the First Omen, fit together with the original Omen pretty well.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty seamless because I did the same thing when I started watching these. And it just, when you crack on the Omen, when you turn that on and you see they're in the nursery with Gregory Peck and the baby and shit, you're like, oh shit, like it went right with it, So.
There is one detail though, the jackal.
It definitely is. And by the way, spoilers, everyone. So
yeah, it's going to be major spoilers in this. And I will come on to that, because the jackal thing when I first saw it, I was kind of mixed how I felt about it. But all four of these go well together, actually, because I did watch them in order, and they just, apart from that, which is like a minor quibble I got, really, they all flow really well.
But I'm gonna just go ahead and say we are doing spoilers, so.
Mother, this cloth smells of death.
All right, I didn't want to get
people are grabbing their earphones now, turning the volume down.
Good stuff.
But I do want to mention Margaret, played by Nell Tiger Free.
Yes.
She's kind of well known for doing Game of Thrones back in 2015-16. She's an English actress, born in London in 1999, and she started off as a child actor. She was in a couple of films in 2012, Mr. Stink, and one called Broken as well. She was really good in this.
I thought so, man.
Really surprised me. She's the reason I kept watching this, like, transfixed, really.
I was convinced, like, her innocence and all, like, of everything, and then the change in her character or whatever. But Stone, since this is your first time seeing this film, like, I want to know. What do you think? Like,
all right. Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say that, the Omen has always been a blind spot for me. Now, that's not really intentional. That's not really with any prejudice or anything like that. It was just something I never crossed paths with. I mean, the reason why I always knew about the Omen existing, is only because of the fact that I'm a huge fan of Richard Donner's Superman.
Right.
And of course, The Omen is the movie that he made before Superman. It's the one the producers saw, specifically Ilya Sawkind, said, oh yeah, this guy, we got to bring this guy on board to do the movie. And of course, he did a wonderful job, even though he got fired. But that's a story for another day and another discussion. But even when Richard Donner passed just a few years ago, I still didn't get around to watching it. I mean, when we talked about Richard Donner and we honored him on Region Free, you know, I would talk about Superman, Lethal Weapon, The Goonies, even the Twilight Zone episodes that he directed, like Nightmare at 20,000 Feet.
Right.
But I still didn't really get around to watching The Omen. And part of the reason for that is because I kind of have an aversion towards any movie that has a heavy emphasis on religion. And I'm not going to descend this into a atheist type of rant or anything like that. It's just one of my pet peeves with any movie. I mean, with any genre, it's not just horror, but if it's a religious themed movie, the biggest pet peeve is that don't preach. Don't fucking preach to me, man. I mean, you know, that's just something that, you know, I cannot stand.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt that The Omen, despite the fact that it was definitely well made, and do I see why it became a hit in 76? Yes. I do see in, you know, our God-fearing society at the time why this did very, very well. The first half, there are some, I will admit, some indelible images, you know, with the dog, with the Rottweilers, and you know, seeing the girl hanged and everything. There's one particularly good sequence in the cemetery, you know, with the sky and everything, and
right.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some. You know, the cinematography is really good. The music is without doubt the best thing about the movie. I mean, Jerry Goldsmith's score is just
it's fucking a
very
nightmarish.
very worthy of the Academy Award. I will definitely go that far.
Yeah.
That being said, the moment where the movie broke me, and because here's the thing, I do think the movie takes itself just a wee bit way too seriously, is when she has the accident and she ends up in the cast and and her arm is up like this and she just starts wiggling her fingers in front of Gregory Peck. That moment broke me and I just couldn't help but just laugh uncontrollably.
Oh shit!
It was so goofy.
I never noticed it.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, and I started making a string of like MST3K style jokes with the whole 6 thing, you know, just you know, just it makes me think of like all those propaganda videos that were made in the 80s about like UPC codes and everything. You know, I mean, like they might as well put a UPC code on Damien's forehead. I think that Damien himself was a cipher the entire time. I mean, it just wasn't enough for me to say, oh yeah, you know, the kid is creepy. I mean, in my opinion, he had nothing on Patty McCormick in The Bad Seed, or the kid in We Need to Talk About Kevin that later became the Flash and got in all those legal difficulties and everything. I mean, just, and you know, in the end when it slaps the Bible quote on screen and everything, it was a bit too much for me to swallow. It just, every time I heard the word Antichrist or devil, or, you know, just, I didn't buy any of it. I didn't believe it. I didn't buy it.
If you listen to Richard Donner,
yes,
which I think he's kind of full of shit, because he says, I think it's kind of an ambiguous, you know, like, how's it fucking ambiguous? Like,
well, he wanted it to be more ambiguous.
He did,
compared to the screenwriter who was David Seltzer, who wrote Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Right.
Yeah. But
I'm not buying the ambiguous shit. I mean,
it's nothing ambiguous.
There's nothing ambiguous.
No, there's nothing subtle or ambiguous about it.
No, it's pretty straightforward. But again, I do agree with him on the fact that it's not, I wouldn't say it's a full-on horror film either.
No,
you know?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
He calls it like a family drama thriller. That's what Richard Donner calls it. I kind of
wouldn't go that far.
I kind of agree with him because the family collapse. You see the relationship with the family, and then as soon as the little boy comes into the family, you know, I don't know. it's just you know.
I mean, it scared the shit out of me as a kid.
It did.
I remember
it's way
like
more
vividly watching it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that score is haunting as shit. I mean,
Yeah,
you got
it
the
is,
Gregorian
yeah.
chant. It's like a satanic Gregorian chant, basically, is what it is. But it's fuck. You'll never forget it the first time you hear it. So
I want to like go back to the first one a minute. The first Omen.
Yep.
There's an actress. She plays the little girl Khalida. Nicole Sorrence.
Mm-hmm.
She reminded me of like a young Asia Argento. She looks exactly like him.
She does look like Aja.
Yeah, I was like,
good call.
Shit.
She does. I didn't even think about that shit till you just said it.
Yeah, I mean, straight away,
she does, man. She really does. Yeah. Holy shit.
But you know, with the first Omen, I'm sure we'll get Jay's views as well in a minute.
Yeah.
But I just set it up. So we're in Rome, 1971. Father Brennan tells Father Harris about the occult conspiracy, and like Harris then gives him this photo of a baby with the name Stiana on it. And that's where you get the scene where Harris then is killed with the pipe and all that from the church. But Margaret, she's like an American, and she goes to arrive at this Visazzo Ricci orphanage in Italy. She meets her roommate Luz, and then you got that weird disco scene where they go to the disco and they meet two men, don't they? One of them's Pablo, I should say.
Yeah.
And she kind of blacks out. And I'm not going to go all the way through the film or anything. I'm just going to kind of set it up.
Right.
But she's got no memory, and then that comes into play later where we're told what happens.
Definitely Rosemary Baby vibes.
And that's what I thought of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then also
100%,
you could say there's one part in the film where it's definitely tipping the hat to Isabella Gianni.
I wrote that down. I remember you telling me about that. It's an amazing scene. I've heard people say Immaculate's supposed to be better than this.
I've seen Immaculate. I don't agree. I don't agree at all.
Okay.
Like, I saw Immaculate and I was like, because I kept hearing it's better than the first Omen because they come out the same time. And I was like, well, shit, let me see this damn movie. And it kind of falls apart at the end, the third act, which I can't say that this one does, that this is a perfect film. And what it does at the very end kind of pissed me off a little bit.
It's a weak ending. I will give you that.
Yeah. But other than that, I can kind of forgive it for other things. It's kind of, I kind of feel like it's saying that it's a crazy setup premise that the church is like, sees all these people going away from the church, so they create the evil like to fucking bring people back to the church.
So like bringing in the Antichrist is going to bring people back to the church.
So. Right. To get them
which happens
to come
in
back to the church, which
like
I could kind of see that though. Like, with the fucking
but they went with that because
I'm not trying to offend anybody out there, but
no, it's done in the final conflict as well. If you think about it, exactly the same. I like the way they went with the story with this one. You got Khalida that she's getting all these like disturbing visions, and basically they're trying to like make her the mother of the Antichrist, or that's so we think. And then you've got that big twist.
But the other thing about it is all these children, and that they're all part of the devil somehow. So it's like they want to mate the Antichrist, or like it's got to be some inbreeding involved.
Well, they've got to be in control,
which makes sense. Like if you think about it, like fucking,
and all they are
some inbreeding shit going on,
The thing is, all they're producing is girls as well, so they need a boy to come into the fold. You've got the scene where Paolo pretty much like he gets knocked over, but just as he's getting knocked over, he tells to look for the mark.
Yeah,
I really like this one, man, more than I
like that actor a lot too. You got his name by any chance? The guy that plays Father Brennan,
Ralph Ineson.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he was in The Witch. He played the father in The Witch. Yeah.
Yes, he's a great actor, man.
Great.
There's a lot of UK actors in this as well, because you've got Charles Dance too.
Bill Nighy.
Bill Nighy plays the Cardinal. Yeah, Lawrence.
He's in the Nosferatu as well. That Ralph Hansen. Yeah.
But Jay, give us your thoughts on the first Omen.
Yeah.
On the first Omen.
First, the one 2024.
Yeah.
It gets kind of confusing.
It is a bit confusing.
I think it's effective. I'm not crazy about prequels in general.
Right.
But and so I was kind of slow in catching up and finally watching this. When I saw it about a year ago, I watched it today, and I do like it quite a bit. The acting from the two lead girls are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my favorite character is not the lead, the girl that gives birth to Damien, but the girl that plays Carlita, is that her name?
Yeah,
character's name?
Yeah.
She's my favorite character in the movie. I like her. She's kind of an outcast, but she was sort of primed to give birth, but they figured she was too young. Was that what the issue was?
Yeah.
And so they went with what's the actress, the girl's name, the character?
No, it was also because she didn't have the mark on her back of her head.
Yeah, and
had it inside her mouth.
Up the roof of her mouth.
Yeah.
The mark of the beast.
Right.
And then they showed all these misshapen babies that were born, and that died at birth or whatever. And they've all got the mark. They all had the 3 6s.
That's what happens with demonic inbreeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's something that was introduced in the first Omen is that the demon or jackal has to breed with the offspring or whatever, or has to breed with its own kind.
Yeah.
It can't breed with human. It has to breed with its, offspring or of its own kind to produce the baby or the offspring, the Antichrist.
The son of the desolate one.
The son. Yeah, right. I thought that was interesting. I could have done without the birth scene being as gruesome as it was. I didn't think that was necessary.
Okay. Well, there's even worse than that.
Yeah.
There's
worse. Yeah. There's another cut of it where it's even more gruesome.
Yeah. There's another cut.
Yeah.
The hand coming out of the vagina. I mean, that's
right.
Yeah, the hand coming out. Yeah. I could have done without that. I didn't think that was necessary because I'm all about gore. I mean, I love the Terrifier films and all that. Yeah. I mean, I'm a gore hound, but I just think in some cases, for the movie itself, it was unnecessary to go that far.
That might turn you away from it.
It turned me away. I was just like, I could have done without that. It going that extreme. But no, I thought it was effective. That you talked about the ending that pissed you off. Be more specific about what exactly pissed you off about the ending.
Okay, so when everything catches on fire and then you see the demonic jackal thing.
You see the jackal.
Yeah. That's the one thing that irritated me. They kind of changed the storyline because in the original The Omen, the mother was the jackal.
Yeah.
But they had to do that to make this film. But I was listening to what the director had to say about it, and she was saying that the jackal is a huge mystery, and perhaps we'll get a sequel to this.
Well, that's another thing is that this. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but there's another thing about this ending is it kind of sets up a sequel to the prequel.
Right.
It does.
Yeah.
And I don't think I necessarily need that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what kind of irritated me too. I don't need a sequel to this.
Yeah, I don't need a sequel to the prequel.
Right. But she said also that changing it is what is it? I lost my train of thought. Hold on. but in making the sequel, it would bridge the gap and basically clear it all up. Basically,
well, and the way I kind of took it in seeing the jackal on fire at the end,
right?
And then reckoning that with the jackal skeleton in the original Omen that they uncover, as that, well, they needed something to bury,
right,
to represent the birth of Damien, so they buried.
So you can justify it that way,
justify. They needed something to represent the mother of Damien, even though the actual mother is away.
And she also said that the church lied to Father Brennan too.
Yeah.
About the mother being a jackal.
So. Yeah. But and maybe in a sense the mother is actually a jackal that inseminates the girl in the first Omen. Yeah. Maybe in a sense that's right. Know, if you're going to be more literal about it,
And I guess they would have to be part jackal as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because he's inbreeding. It's pretty wild, though. You get to think about it. Like,
I thought it was very well made, very well shot.
Yeah.
Very, very well acted. And like you said, there's some really actually, some good shots in the film. And you said it was a woman director.
Yeah. I mean, those drone shots over Italy.
It looks amazing. Yeah.
And I thought that they paid good homage to the original look of the original film, so that it would flow nicely. If you're going to watch the first Omen, then watch the
and that was a really
78 film,
I didn't get the information on that church that they were in, but that's a very, very old church in Rome. Yeah, the interiors were pretty awesome as well.
The location shooting in Italy is fantastic. It's almost
everywhere you look. I mean, you got a
Giallo-like at times. But how do you feel about the big twist with the photo? The whole sister thing. I mean, I kind of liked it. I thought I was going to hate that, but it worked for me.
It did work.
But the thing with the ending as well, and she runs away with the girl, and that I just couldn't really buy that, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. The certain part they should have just stopped.
Yeah, and maybe
just let them burn.
It ambiguous, exactly. Yeah,
maybe just let them burn. Call it a day.
Yeah. They explained a little bit too much at times.
You didn't need it, but the director I can see setting up a sequel to her prequel, whatever, Okay.
So do you think that will come? Because I'm not sure. Did this do really well in theaters? Or
I think it did.
It did okay. It did like $56 million on a $35 million budget. It didn't do spectacular, but
okay.
I guess it all depends on physical media sales and streaming numbers and stuff like that. There certainly hasn't been an announcement yet.
I remember when it first came out, though. I think it might have got #1 in horror for like a day or something. I don't know.
And the critics surprisingly loved it. They were very high up on the first Omen. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I dug it, man. I seen it in the theater, so it was a lot better experience. Like it always is, though.
Totally.
But
totally.
Yeah.
I mean, if we've got anything else you want to say about it, because then we can go on to ratings if you want.
I guess of the first Omen, if you're talking to me, no, I guess not. Like I say, I thought it did it did well what it set out to do, and
I think it's it kind of surprised me because I was walking in the theater thinking this is not going to be good. That's what I had in my mind.
That probably helped me as well.
I was thinking, this is going to be shit. This is not going to be good. And it surprised the shit out of me because many prequels suck, in my opinion.
But I think you've already answered this question. But Daniel was wanting to know if you preferred Immaculate or First Omen. So
First Omen. I will go through the comments right quick though.
Yeah.
Let me evening all. Hit the like and sub. I appreciate it. And by the way, Chris, I appreciate you bringing that up. So I'm gonna got a little something here. Yeah, so we'll do that here.
You're watching Subjective Perspective Collective. hit that bitch and like and subscribe.
Yeah. And we got to play this one, man. So.
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
Darren's the fucking president of the Peter Bark fan club? Hell yeah!
Thanks for that.
Wow.
That is fucking crazy. I thought I got away with it.
You're sick.
Oh shit! All right, yeah, but
so yeah, ratings. Oh, you're gonna go through the comments?
Yeah, I need to go through.
Well, I haven't really talked about First Omen yet. I wanted to put in.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it right now just to get it out of the way. Of the four Omen movies that I watched, this was my favorite, and it wasn't even close.
Wow.
The thing is that what I like how it didn't. Here again, going back to what I said about Omen 76. The one thing I loved about the first Omen is that it didn't preach. As a matter of fact, what it kind of did was criticize the church, and and showcase how toxic I think a lot of their stuff really is. I appreciated the female perspective. I appreciated the body horror. And beautifully shot. I mean, the period detail was terrific. Would I buy it? No. I mean, I respect it. I admire it. I thought the performances were all pretty good. And here again, there were some shocking moments in it. I mean, there were some jolting moments that I really got to me. I mean, it really did. If I was going to give it a rating, this is based on just this one viewing and the fact that I'll probably never return to this franchise again, with all due respect to fans of the franchise. I'm going to give the first Omen a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh wow, cool.
Yes,
good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I do applaud what the writer-director accomplished, and I think there was more than enough for me to say, you know what? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I saw it, and I'm glad I'm being positive on at least one Omen movie. So 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, so we know what's to come. Yeah.
I will say I really appreciate all the practical effects in this film.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
And there's a little bit of CGI, but it's for the most part, it's all practical. Even the burn after the woman's burned later, you see her in the darkness.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking amazing. It's really that shit. You could see all the different textures of the burns and shit, and I was like, damn, man, that shit looked. And she had like no lips, smiling and shit in the darkness. It's creepy as hell, but. But yeah, but Jay, what do you say? What do you rate it?
I'll give it the same rating. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I say, me not being really big on prequel films to begin with.
Yeah.
I thought though it didn't feel, a lot of the movie didn't really feel like a prequel. It didn't really feel like an Omen film until closer to the end.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like its own thing, its own creature.
It did separate itself quite a bit.
Yeah, it felt like its own kind of thing. It didn't really feel like an Omen movie until closer to the end. It just felt like its own, own thing. And I quite enjoyed it. And like I say, I thought it was shot very well. The acting was really good across the board. And like you said, there's some good, shocking moments. There's some moments that I kind of turned my head and say, I could have done without that, but and this is someone that loves Terrifier films, but you go into Terrifier expecting what you're going to get, and you go into something like this expecting something maybe different. And so when that kind of stuff happens, it's like, but no, I thought it was effective and led into the original film well. It bridged into the original film. Well, so yeah, I'll give it the same score, 7.5.
Okay. What do you think, Darren?
So I'm pretty much in the same kind of ballpark. I might go slightly higher, an 8.
Okay.
And even though I do like this film a lot, I'm kind of with Stone. I don't know whether I would buy it or, I would definitely watch it again.
Right.
But I'm not like a big, when it comes to giallos and slashes, I'll buy them all day long. So I kind of don't really buy outside of that a lot.
Right.
But to say this film, yeah, I mean, outstanding performances by Nell Tiger-Free and Nicole Sorens. Beautiful, like, landscapes of Rome and Italy and all that. The whole, like, story just had me enthralled all the way through. I think it's paced really well. And I was a bit worried about that going in. I thought, might not hold my attention all the way through.
Right.
But it did. Yeah, just pleasantly surprised. And Jay said it perfectly. It just sets up the other 3 films to come amazingly well. So, yeah, we will probably get another one, and I'm in for it. I'll watch. If they do another one, I'll watch it.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm at with it. It's 8 out of 10 for me. I really appreciate that lead nun. She.
Yeah,
I don't know the actress's name, but I thought she was pretty damn awesome. Like her nastiness, the way she was. There's some legitimate scares. I felt like in the darkness and shit. I thought that was done well with the curtain, where it kind of you see the curtain swaying and then it pulls back, and then you see this creepy ass something come out. I'll leave it at that. But and what y'all were saying about the discomforting scenes where the birthing in the stirrups, and you see all you see all these utensils.
Those are the
over
scenes
here, and then you see the big old belly, and it is jarring. It does bother me too, but
it really slowly pans on those utensils, and the scalpels, and the
right. That is But to me, like if a film can affect me that way, I kind of give it more points. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
because I was like, oh gosh, when you see the scalpels, it goes, oh god, this is going to be a cesarean, and so I'm setting myself up for that because I know, well, okay, this is going to be a cesarean,
right?
And they go all in, and
the birthing horror is does kind of squeamish, does leave me squeamish. But yeah, man. I guess I'll get to the comments now, man. So I'm glad everybody liked that one. We'll see how the rest of this goes. All right. So, Chris, what's going on, man? Evening all hit like.
What's up, Chris?
Welcome to the Panel of Pain. What's going on,
Panel of Pain?
What's up,
yeah.
They got Fat Pig the Conqueror in here. What's happening, man? Let's see. We got Dan Shine in here. Shout out, guys. What's happening?
Hey, what's up, Dan? Dan the man.
And I've seen the first 3, and that was it for me, apparently. Okay. All right.
Right, yeah, surprising me, actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Got JDM. What's up, SPC? This is JB. I changed my username to J. Billy Whitelaw. Enough said. Okay. I got you.
Oh, yeah, we'll be coming on to that.
Yeah, Billy Whitelaw. Yeah, for sure.
What an amazing.
He played Mrs. Baylock. In the Omen.
She fucking looks demonic. That actress, like, she's so well cast in that.
Let's see. Spoil away. I don't give a shit. Awesome.
Yeah.
Gregory Peck. Yeah, Gregory Peck is the man.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Omen is subjective. I've always appreciated the English countryside and David Warner, Billy Whitelaw, etc. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys prefer Immaculate or First Omen? First Omen for sure.
I gotta see Immaculate now.
Right. It gets kind of. I feel like Immaculate gets really kind of silly at the end. I don't know. It's I don't know. Kind of loses me. I like most of it, but then and it's in Italy too. It's set in
Is
Italy.
it pretty much the same story then? Almost.
No.
Okay.
It's same kind of shit involved, but not the exact same kind of story.
Okay.
See this.
It is similar though.
Let's see. The Mahia zip code.
Okay. Oh shit, 7666
Yeah.
Well, you got 2 sevens on each side of it.
Yeah,
So
that's
you're
our,
good to
that's
go.
our that's our zip code. So
You
we
got
Are you the
mark of the
Antichrist, Jay?
Yep.
got
Every
a-
time I get mail, I've got the mark of the beast. So.
You got a 7 on each side, so you're good.
Yeah.
You're protected. But let's see. Man, I miss Henry Silva. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Henry Silva's the man. I did like the first Omen, but I liked Immaculate better. Okay.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I've heard it a lot too.
I
did
need to see
appreciate
it.
First Omen.
I still haven't seen Immaculate. So
Not looking, not feeling, or looking like a modern movie. Yeah. It's no Sinful Dwarf. Yeah. No, it's not. It's definitely
Nothing
not.
is.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. That's what Dan said. Nothing is. Let's see. Ernest Saves Christmas. Yeah.
Ernest Shaves Christmas.
Oh, Shaves Christmas.
Shaves Christmas.
Let's see. Immaculate.
Know what I mean?
Immaculate has one hell of an ending. Okay. I didn't like the ending. I don't know. It didn't work for me. But speaking of nuns, any fans of Alucarda and Satanico Pandemonium? Now, I've heard of that one. I've never seen it.
I've heard of both, but not seen them.
Yeah.
We're going to do a nun-sploitation.
We are going to get some nunsploitation.
So. Yeah.
Oh, then we better include Paul Verhoeven's last film. I forget the name of it, but he did make a nunsploitation movie as his last movie.
Who?
Paul Verhoeven.
Oh, Paul Verhoeven. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Ken Russell, The Devils.
I did as well when he first said that. Yeah.
You know, I did an audio commentary on my channel for The Devils many years ago with Dan and Lauren and including all the nuns eating Jesus' scrotum scenes and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, we talked about all that.
Right. Hell yeah. I got an important message for anybody this might pertain to. So
okay,
here it goes.
What am I supposed to do? You won't answer my calls. You change your number. I mean, I'm not going to be ignored.
You don't get it. You don't get it. Lonely and very sad.
I want a little respect.
You want respect.
But I didn't cheer. I stood right up and started shouting, "This isn't what happened last week! Have you all got amnesia? They just cheated us! This isn't fair! He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodie car!"
You're nothing! You poor, pathetic bastard!
I'll tell you something. You're sick.
That one's for Tex. And when you know with that.
Right, I'll just leave it at that.
It is a private joke, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. I guess we can get on to The Omen, 1976. And I just got to start this off, man. I forgot to mention it, by the way. So if you think about the Omen franchise, Final Destination can thank the Omen franchise.
But particularly for Omen 2. The Omen 2 looks right out of Final Destination.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Because it was Final Destination before Final Destination, basically.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, man. The Omen 1976, I got a little story to tell. So my mother was pregnant with me, and her and my father went and seen The Omen in 1976. I was born in 77. So when they come out of the theater, it really affected my dad. He was like freaking out and shit. It really bothered him. And she said that movie scared the hell out of him. So, but yeah, that was a fun little, they told me that later on, of course. But
they should have called you Damien instead of Dirk then.
Right, yeah. But I mean, technically, I guess I heard the film in 76. I was in the womb.
Oh, you were present, weren't you? Yeah.
So, but anyway.
I watched this way too young as well, man. I was like this would come on the BBC all the time when I was a kid.
Right.
Like the Saturday night film, you know, you always got like Jaws and you always got some of the big ones. And this was one, man, and it scared the hell out of me. It doesn't quite, and we'll get into it. It doesn't quite hold up for me now.
Yeah.
Like it did.
Yeah, it's a different time though, man. It's a completely different time now. So it's definitely way different. But I remember seeing it. I think I've seen the second one before I saw this first. And this was actually called The Birthmark originally when they were filming, like while they were making it. And then like they were like talking about it's a bad omen, it's an omen or something. And they was like, let's call it that or some shit. But
The Birthmark, I don't think that would have been a good title.
No, man.
At all. Like,
yeah. It don't sound
I mean,
right.
666 wouldn't have been a bad title, but
from what I understand, David Seltzer, I think he was an atheist as well, right? I believe he was. Because,
I don't know.
Yeah, the producer was it the producer that reached out to him, I think, and said, "Look, I want The Exorcist was big, so he's like, I want that. I want another one of those." So that's how it came to be. You know?
Yeah. And remember, this came out a year before Exorcist 2. So I think people were hungering for another Exorcist type movie, even though, you know, we had Abby and what are some of the other Exorcist ripoffs that we got?
Like Beyond the Door was one.
Beyond the Door,
the Antichrist.
Her. Yeah.
If you want to go Italian way, the Antichrist. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't know it. It's probably the best Exorcist ripoff there was, I think. But no, David Seltzer, man, he mainly shot documentaries. He was a director himself, and he worked for Jacques Cousteau of all people and shit. And then he did some writing. He's a ghostwriter for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I know you mentioned that earlier, I think. But he wrote the parts of like the Oompa Loompa song and and the Pure Imagination song and the Candyman. Candyman. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and he also wrote the last dialogue of the film. So I mean, he's a big part of that damn movie if you think about it.
That's a great story. I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, keep going.
Right. And then he did so other works that he did, Prophecy, 1979. I don't know if y'all seen that one. It's like a creature kind of
like a mutant bear.
Yeah. Bird on a Wire with Mel Gibson and Goldie Hawn. I thought it was interesting. But Harvey Bernard wanted another Exorcist film. So he was originally going to have the cemetery scene instead of Rottweilers. He was going to have these hooved creatures. And Richard Donner said, no, we're not doing no shit like that. If it's not believable, it's not going to be in the film. It's not going to be anything. Everything has to look like real life kind of stuff.
Like no supernatural stuff, you mean?
Right. No clove hoof beast and shit, you know.
So,
so Donner said scrub it. But Seltzer was saying the whole idea that he had was that Damien is an innocent villain. Even if he's the devil's son, if you think about it, he don't know what he is, basically. And I thought that was pretty interesting. Listen to that. But no, man, I mean, this is a great Richard Donner, man. This made him. This made his career. But he shot stuff like The Rifleman, The Twilight Zone, Banana Splits, Superman 1978, a couple years after this, Superman 2, The Toy with Richard Pryor, The Goonies, Lethal Weapon, Scrooge. I mean, the list goes on. Radio Flyer, Conspiracy Theory in 97, which I actually like that movie.
Mel Gibson. Yeah. Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, but no, man. What do y'all got to say about the Omen?
Go for it. Like, take it away when if you want. Do you want to, Jay, or?
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. Yeah.
Because I just turned 60, so
right.
Oh, congratulations.
When this came out, I was 11, 12 years old. So I didn't see it when it came out. I didn't see it until I finally saw it on VHS. But I think the first time I saw it was on network television. So it was an edited version, And it didn't frighten me because, I mean, you said, Darren, that this movie as a kid frightened you. What about it in particular frightened you?
Man, the music for one.
The music, yeah.
Even there, that music is scary, isn't it? You got to admit that.
I
just kind of the whole Exorcist type thing, because I'd seen Exorcist probably around about the same time I saw this. So the whole religion thing and all that, I don't know, it just creeped me out. And going back to it this time, it didn't nearly have that effect.
I don't think it never frightened me, but I always appreciated the best way I can describe it is the mood of it. Just the mood that it conveys, the whole, it's very British, this movie. And I always really enjoyed the look and feel of films that involve the British landscapes and British, countrysides and all that, and just the way they act and talk. It's like, when the nanny commits suicide, she almost does it in a polite way. Hey, Damien, it's all for you. She got a big smile on her face.
Yeah. Now, you want about scaring me. That scene scared me as a kid.
And so that's what's effective about it, is because she's so happy that she's about to hang herself. She's smiling, and it's all for you, Damien. It's all for you.
Yeah, Donner was saying that basically, like, I guess you see the eyes when she's looking at the Rottweiler, and it keeps going back and forth to the eyes, back and forth.
Yeah,
that the devil just went into her, I guess.
And I always just really appreciate it, and of course that Jerry Goldsmith score, which is so iconic. Then if you've never seen The Omen, you've heard that theme, and that sends chills up your spine. Just that soundtrack, which won the Oscar that year for
it's a Gregorian chant.
Gregorian chant and
in Latin, so it makes it even creepier.
But just the whole look and mood of the film. I think the kid is effectively creepy because he's cute and creepy at the same time.
He don't know what he is.
He didn't know he's the Antichrist. He does know when he comes near the church, he don't want to be near.
He knows he don't want to go to church. Yeah.
He didn't want to go to church. He knows that.
No,
I'm kind of.
I was forced to go.
I'm kind of with Stone on the kid. He didn't really do it for me. That final shot was a happy accident where he was smiling.
He's smiling at Richard Donner, isn't he?
Richard
Donner's faces at him or something.
They just let the camera roll.
He's telling him to be as mean. He wanted the meanest face he can make, and then Donner directed him. He said, "Don't you smile, don't you laugh, don't you laugh."
Yeah.
And then he made him laugh.
But I think the kid's effective. I think he's cute, but there is a little bit of something there that's a little off-putting.
What's crazy too is the kid had blonde hair. They dyed his hair black or brown.
Yeah, I seen
and
that. Yeah,
gave him contacts. Gave him brown contacts.
Yeah. I think it's, like I said, it never scared me, but it's always a movie that I return to. It's always a movie I enjoyed watching, just for the look and mood of the movie and the subject matter. Because I mean, I grew up in not a really staunchly religious family. We didn't go to church, but we believed in God. We believed in Jesus. We believed in an afterlife. So that and The Exorcist were effective in the use of religion.
I think that's the part of it too, like the experience, like, your upbringing. Like, so my upbringing is the same. Like, I'm in the
Well,
Bible.
you had said you didn't care for being preached to. You felt like you were being preached to.
Right.
I did.
I never felt like I was being preached to with the Omen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel that either because of Donner, if you listen to the way he talks about it, and then also the writer, I mean, I don't know. Maybe because of the Bible verse popping up.
I just felt all the Bible verses and all the thing about the book of Revelation and the 3 6s and how all that ties into it. I just found that interesting on a historical level.
Yeah.
I just found it interesting. I didn't felt like I was preached to. I just felt that information was interesting.
Yes.
And in the way that pertained to the plot of the film, I thought was interesting.
Now I mean, this one and the second one and the third one, they all kind of scared me when I was a kid. But I mean, I grew up in the Bible Belt in the South, man.
And I don't know, how you guys feel about our current president, and I'm not going to talk politics. I don't understand politics, so I'm not going to talk politics. Yeah. But when you look at the story of the Bible and the story of the book of Revelations, how it, well, particularly when you get into something like the final conflict where, Damien's an adult and he's in this political arena, man, a lot of that hits home now. A lot of that feels so
completely
of the now and feels so current. This leader that's going to be trusted by a vast majority of people, but he's got nefarious intentions.
Very true to life now.
And that feels so what the life we're living.
A little prophetic, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Prophetic, exactly.
Yeah, prophetic.
Yeah.
But I think politicians throughout time have been that way. So
yeah.
True. And look, can I just? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, sir.
Oh yeah, I was going to empathize with Jay a little bit here. In that, look, I kept, I did ask myself when I was watching The Omen, because here again, the first act, the first half of the movie, I mean, there were images that got to me, and then I just found it a little too silly and it lost me. But look, I asked myself, look, if I was a God-fearing kid in the 1970s, would this have been more disturbing for me? Probably so.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I just, by the second half, I just thought it just succumbed to silliness a bit too much for me. It just wasn't. I think that Donner did his job very well. I think Jerry Goldsmith delivered a hell of a great score, and here again, I mean, a really good cast. I mean, how can you not like Gregory Peck? I mean, I've loved Gregory Peck ever since I was a kid, because the film that I grew up with him was Moby Dick, where he played Captain Ahab. That is a very, very underrated adaptation from the 50s.
Right.
And
is it Gregory Peck? Is that To Kill a Mockingbird?
It is, yeah.
That's what I remember. Gregory Peck. Yeah. Like that's the one film.
And he was in both versions of Cape Fear as well.
Right.
Yes, he was. And I would also throw up there one of the great romantic comedies, Roman Holiday, with Audrey Hepburn. And David Seltzer, can I just throw out real quick?
Yeah.
He wrote and directed one of my favorite movies about teenagers that I've ever seen. In fact, I love it so much, I even traveled to a convention so I could have Cary Green from the Goonies, the redhead from the Goonies, to sign it. And that was the movie Lucas, which of course Corey Haim starred in that movie. And Charlie Sheen is great in it too. That's one of his great performances. That's the one David Seltzer movie I will always go back to, because
he directed that one, right?
He did direct it, and unfortunately, he only directed 2 other movies: Punchline with Tom Hanks, and then the last movie he directed was the one he won the Razzie for, which was called Shining Through, with Michael Douglas and Melanie Griffith, which is terrible. It's god awful.
Wasn't Lucas, something happened while during the filming of that, if I remember rightly, or it's claimed that Charlie Sheen,
there's something.
Corey Haim. Yeah.
Actually, the thing is that no. The
You got to
truth
take
of the
it from
matter
who it's coming from.
Well, look, you won't
Right.
find a bigger fan
Feldman.
of
Yeah.
you won't find a bigger fan of Lucas than me. The reality is Corey Haim was in fact molested by a Hollywood executive. It wasn't Charlie Sheen.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you right now, it was not Charlie Sheen. He got Corey Feldman. Just I don't know what. I mean, I don't know why he felt the need to attack Charlie Sheen on that. Trust me, it wasn't him. And
Wasn't
think about
it
it, Charlie
Dominic,
Sheen.
Was it
what?
Dominic Braska? Dominic Braska?
That's the name. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring up his name. You know,
No,
obviously,
he's
but-
dead now, so it don't
yeah, well,
matter.
yeah, true. But I mean, like Charlie Sheen, you know, he had women all going out the door, you know, ever since the 80s. I mean, no, Charlie Sheen has a lot of flaws, but I will always defend him in that movie, and particularly the fact that he just, you know, he had nothing to do with that, and you know, he had to sue. He actually sued one of the newspapers or publications over all that. I mean, but Lucas is one of the best teen movies ever made, despite the fact that one backstory element, you know, has kind of put it down in recent years, which is I think a shame. But yeah, let me just finish about, you know, the Omen 76. Look, I mean, here again, I'm sure that if I saw it in the 70s as a God-fearing kid, I would have a completely different reaction to it. And I mean, the whole 666 stuff, I mean, I just couldn't help but just make, you know, nothing but jokes about it because it just doesn't resonate with me in any fashion, unfortunately. I mean, but look, you know, David Warner, you know, Lee Remick, you know, Gregory Peck, they're all fine. I have absolutely nothing against their performances whatsoever. And, you know, I mean, it's going to work more for others than somebody like me. But yeah, I can't return to it at any time. It's not a movie that I feel a little weirded out. I mean, I just don't understand why people would call it one of the scariest movies of the decade. Because let me just ask you real quick, because I'm pretty much done with it. But let me ask you guys, would you even consider it the best horror film of 76?
No.
I mean, this was the year of Carrie, and
no, it's not the best. No, definitely not. But it's in the conversation. Like I'd say it's in
sure,
the
yeah.
Like it would get talked about though. It'd probably be in the top, maybe 10 or 20 though. I would say.
Yeah.
I never found it particularly frightening. In other words, it never actually frightened me.
Nothing like The Exorcist.
You know,
I
do think there's every moments that are creepy and unsettling, but it never really frightened me. I almost don't look at it as a horror movie.
Neither did Donner though. Richard Donner.
Supernatural thriller. You know, and anything that's dealing with religion. You know, like the Exorcist. You know, or dealing with the devil like Rosemary's Baby. I do think it's effective, but I found Rosemary's Baby to be far more unsettling and unnerving than The Omen.
You know, it's kind of crazy that they were going to cast Charles Bronson instead of Gregory Peck.
Fuck me, I don't know how that would have worked, man.
Didn't they make?
Could you imagine this film with Bronson? Holy shit!
No.
Who was the actor that they made a firm offer to originally? They really wanted Charlton Heston. They made a very firm offer to Charlton Heston. Yeah, and you know, he turned it down. And Bill Holden turned it down because he didn't want to be in a movie associated with the devil. But of course, he starred in the second one because the first one was such a hit.
What's crazy too, though, is Gregory Peck had now he said that somebody killed his son. This is like a few months before he shot The Omen, but other people said that his son killed his son. 3 months before he started filming The Omen. So that, like, you see certain parts of the film, he's having to deal with that while he's acting, and it kind of, I think it brought out his performance in some of those scenes. Like, but then you got the whole other thing with the curses, right? It's one of the cursed films or whatever. the strangest one to me is the effects artist that did the plate glass for David Warner's head.
Yeah.
It cut so it decapitates David Warner in the film, but in real life he's in the Netherlands with his girlfriend, and they get in a bad crash, and his girlfriend gets her head cut off in the crash.
Yeah.
He gets knocked out. He comes to, and he sees a road sign to Omen, and it's OMMEN, and it's 66.6 kilometers away. And I was like, "That's what the fuck."
That's what I'm saying.
That is wild shit, man. Yeah, that was pretty wild. So you think that's marketing? Like, because some of the, I don't know if that one. And then there's another thing where the planes were getting struck by lightning and shit. And I think the pilot, so Gregory Peck and them said somebody else could take a plane or something, and then so these other people take the plane, and then the plane crashes, and the pilot crashes the plane and lands, but it fucking hits a car, and in the car is his wife and fucking 2 kids in the car. So I was like, that's pretty fucking wild. Like, there's a lot of weird, strange coincidences. That's what Donner was saying, because a lot of people was like, are these curses? Or the producer thought they were fucking, that was the devil, didn't want them to make the fucking film. Donner said it's a bunch of strange coincidences, but there's a lot of them. It's some weird shit.
It probably comes together in the middle somewhere, I'd say. I wouldn't say all of it's 100%.
Right. There was the IRA bombings in London. They were fixing to go to a restaurant, and the fucking restaurant gets blown.
That was a
up.
thing. That was a thing at the time. Yeah.
That's a lot of shit, man. The animal handler for the baboons. So he goes and fucking 2 lions kill him and shit. So it's just a bunch of weird shit.
You're talking about scary scenes, and that fucking, at the time, that baboon scene when I was a kid, not now, it doesn't work, I don't think, very well. The whole mural where they fucking discover Damien's face and all that. I always loved that when I was a kid. That just seeing the vision of him on that wall.
But some of the scriptures made up. Like, some of it that's not real.
Oh yeah.
So like the made up scriptures, like when in the film when he says, when the Jews return to Zion and a comet rips the sky, and the Holy Roman Empire rises, you and I must die. That's made up. That's not in the Bible.
Point of order. It's all made up.
Well,
I think there's something in the one we're going to come on to as well. The reason I know that's not true is because the Number of the Beast lyrics by Maiden. That's how I can fucking relate to that, listening to that when I was younger.
That is actual scripture.
Was that word for word though? Because it didn't seem.
Well, there's so many translations. So
Maiden's was word for word though, wasn't it?
Well, it's word for word depending on what translation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which Bible you're reading out of. You got so many different Bibles.
So technically, then the script in the next film is true as well, was it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because I was confused because I thought that's not the Maiden lyrics.
Yeah, it is. It is. That is. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
And then when you say that, all I can remember is the bass line of Maiden come in. I just got that in my head like permanently.
Right.
But Mrs. Baylock, man, Billy Whitelaw.
Yeah.
Fucking really underrated actress.
Really good. Really good.
She was in a lot in the UK.
She does.
I don't know if you guys know any of her films, but a couple I want to mention. I know we've covered Frenzy, Alfred Hitchcock. She's in that.
Yes.
Have you guys heard of a film called Twisted Nerve from 1968?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've
Yes, it's got Haley Mills, doesn't it?
It has, yeah. It's got the guy David Hemmings as well. Yeah, that's kind of a controversial. I'm not going to give away everything in that, but it's a controversial fucking subject matter.
Yes.
What about The Craze? Have you seen that film with the London gangsters, the twins? Real life story?
No.
There's
not a lot. I recognize her. I've seen her in other films. I can't pinpoint anything specific though.
She plays the mother in The Craze, and she's brilliant in that. Because
Okay.
there was these like twin gangsters in London at the time in the 60s. But yeah. I mean, you got Patrick Hayden as well. He played Doctor Who for a long time in the UK. But yeah, I don't know. Again, if you guys got anything else you want to talk about with the Omen,
I would say this.
I guess that just individual shots that are kind of iconic now. You know, the decapitation with the plane of glass,
right?
The Lee Remick falling off the balcony. And it's interesting how they achieve that effect. It's the floor panel is actually rising up.
Yeah.
And she, I think, was on like a harness or something, and it rotated her, and the floor is rising up. Instead of she going down, it's rising up to meet her.
Right.
But it looks like she's actually falling to the floor when it's actually the floor
effect.
Rising up to meet her. The priest getting speared by that lightning rod.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
That was done with like a fishing line, I think.
Yeah,
and kind of crazy, like from what I was hearing.
It's like the creepy premonitions as well, where he sees the photos and you can.
The photos where you see the line, and of course he sees the line across his neck. He says, "Well, we're not done," because it shows that something's going to happen to him himself.
Right.
Doesn't know what, but I mean, it's got definitely some effective shots that still hold up. Watched it today, and I think it still holds up. Like I say, I never found it frightening, but I found it effective. So yeah. If we're going to give it a score, I guess I'll give that the same score as I gave the first Omen, 7.5.
Okay,
that's fair. Yes, Stone, what would you give it, ratings wise?
Just to reiterate, I didn't hate it. I mean, I just found it a little too silly and illogical. It does have its virtues, and here again, I think it's going to work better for other people than it did for me. But I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Okay, yeah, and I mean,
I did not expect that. Holy shit!
You like what you like, and you've actually got a valid point in saying that you've seen it too late in life, really.
Right.
Probably.
Because it did go down a little bit for me as well. Like originally I would have given this like an 8 or a 9, but I would say like a 7. It went down a point or so for me. It's not quite as effective as it was when I was younger. So yeah, 7 for me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a 10, man. This is a 10 out of 10 film.
Oh, wow.
This is a classic, and I would say out of the 3 satanic horror films, this is in the conversation. It's this one, Rosemary's Baby, and The Exorcist.
The Exorcist, yeah.
So I don't know, man. The one
like I say, I think as far as something that gives me genuine nerves and really unnerves me and unsettles me, I would go Rosemary's Baby above The Exorcist.
Well, yeah, definitely. This would be the I'm talking about the big ones out of all of them. But I'm saying the way this film's made, the acting, the stars that are in this film. There's not 3 big, huge actors in many horror films.
Yeah,
like Donner can say this is not a horror film, but it is a horror film.
Oh, it's
100%. To have Gregory Peck in a horror film, it's kind of insane.
Now, let me ask you guys, or do either of you know, Darren or Dirk?
Yeah.
What the religious folks thought? What did they think about this film? What did priests and such?
Oh, people were losing their minds.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
And liking it or disliking?
Probably, I think. I know the producer said that he was warned by a priest. A priest came to him and told him, look, he said, do not make this movie. The devil doesn't want this movie made. And Bernard, Harvey Bernard said that he believed there was a satanic opposition, and he wore a cross, a Coptic cross. So, like, take that for what you will. But I know people were, this is a touchy thing during that time.
Yeah.
But no, Lee, I would say the greatest shot to me in the film. A lot of people think it's the hanging scene and all that. To me, it's the shot of Lee Remick with that. It looks like a veil over her face and her eyes, and then Mrs. Baylock's coming in there, and when it zooms in on her eyes, and she's all like just the acting in the eyes from both of them, that pure evil just coming into the room, and then her just like, I don't know, it's so fucking awesome, man. That's
jumping
in,
yeah, just landing on that.
Yeah, and then the doors open and shit. I know it's a little silly, but I, before she goes out the window, those what I'm talking about specifically. I love that shot, man.
I tell you, there's only a few shots that really make me sort of hurt, but I feel it, And that damn pencil in the ankle in Evil Dead. And that that little jerk under the suds, and I spit on your grave, where she's reaching under there, and you see that jerk, and that blood bubbling up. I feel that, and I feel Gregory Peck's arm going into that fence, that spike.
Oh yeah.
And when he spikes his arm on that fence, I was like, oh shit, I feel that.
Now that you mentioned that, I forgot to bring up the scene with the Rottweilers. David Warner's stunt double, they had like chainmail on and leather armor on.
I wondered about that because they're going after him.
One of the Rotts bit through his leg. The stunt man gave him like 14 stitches and shit. He bit through all the armor and everything. And then all the Rottweilers started fucking. They were all started fucking in that scene.
They should have included that in the movie. Oh yeah.
That would have been frightening, man.
Yeah.
That would have been scary. Like
I thought that shit was funny. I was like, oh. But no, man, this is a classic. It's a 10 out of 10 film for me, man. Maybe it's nostalgia, has a little something to do with it. Probably does. But for the score alone, I think the score might be the scariest score of any score I've ever heard. I think it surpasses The Exorcist.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't put it over the score for The Exorcist. Every time that comes on, like
I don't know, man. I think that this score is more like horror. Like
it's not a million miles behind, but
just my opinion. But
I think it's good that everyone kind of sees this one differently in a way. Because it'd be boring if we all come on and say,
well, this is definitely my favorite of all.
Like everything.
I feel like it's the best made as well.
Well, I'm going to surprise people with the next one because that's my favorite.
Yeah.
Damien Omen too.
Yeah. I think for me, you got Jonathan Scott Taylor. Jonathan Scott Taylor, he plays Damien Thorne. Fuck me, like I believe it in this film. So Jay, we're talking about Omen 2 now, Damien. And I believe that character. And I was surprised. I was looking up some of his credits, and he hasn't done a lot. Bugsy Malone, he did, I think, in 76. He did a Tales from the Unexpected TV episode in 1980. That was like a UK series. He nails it for me. He makes this the film that it is. Of course, you've got such a great cast in this as well. You've got William Holden, plays Richard Thorne, Lee Grant. I mean, have you guys seen Visiting Hours? 1982 film?
I know what it is, but I've never seen it.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I know what
I
you're talking
highly
about,
recommend that.
It's a horror film set in a hospital, I believe.
Michael Ironside plays the villain.
Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, he's in this, as well.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Lou Ayres plays Bill Atherton. He was the Jason in Salem's Lot, the original Salem's Lot series in 79. But yeah, like we know Stone's obviously watched this in the last 24 hours. But Jay, when's the first time you saw this? And what's
Probably was VHS was the first time I saw Omen 2.
Okay. Would that have been around about the same time it came out, or like a year or two after?
Yeah, maybe about a year after it came out was when I saw it. I didn't see it in the theater. In fact, Final Conflict was the only Omen movie I ever saw in a theater.
Okay.
So I had Mahia Theater before I started working there. I saw it in Mahia Theater. I don't know. As far as what I think about it, I like it. It's I don't find it scary at all. It's not a scary film. The Damien, the actor you said what's his name? He's really good.
Right.
And in watching it recently, we mentioned this. This is really, I can't believe that the Final Destination folks didn't see this one and get really influenced by Omen 2, because there's so many moments in Omen 2.
It ramps it up.
Right out of Final Destination.
Right. So you say, like, you didn't find it, like, some parts of it scary. I've just got to say, two scenes, right? You've got the crow scene with the woman packing
and the guy under the ice.
The guy under the ice. Yeah. They're the two standouts for me. That fucking frightened me.
Probably the best death out of any of the Omen franchise is the doctor in the elevator.
The elevator,
that elevator kill with that cord coming down and cutting him in half. In fact, I remember after seeing that for the first time, I'm like, why wasn't there more of that in this movie? There should have been more of that kind of shit, you know.
It's almost like a slasher film, isn't it?
It is.
Death scenes, like supernatural death scenes, but pretty much.
This one is a coming of age film. So it's like,
with a pubescent Damien, but in a way, this is really just the first movie remade. In a way, it's the same thing. You've got
change anything. Yeah.
All these people are saying, "Look, this is the Antichrist. You got to, you got to kill him with the daggers, the 7 daggers. You know, you got to kill him." And of course, you
got assassin priests, monks in this one, and then
of course, anybody that comes near Damien gets killed in some way, and so there isn't a whole lot of plot to it. It's pretty much the same plot as the original film. There is some really good, effective shots. It's well shot. Once again, you've got Jerry Goldsmith doing the score, and I love that theme. That got more of that Gregorian. Jerry Goldsmith again.
What do you think about the wall, though? Look at the wall. Like everybody's just convinced. Like I was watching it this time, and I was like, "Damn!"
And I don't know why. To me, one of the most
like, look at that fucking wall over there.
One of the most effective scenes to me is when the teacher is questioning Damien, and he just knows the answer to every question right off.
Oh yeah. That's really good.
And he does it so sharply and so quickly, you know. He said, "Well, you know, was it when this time or that time?"
He just knew all the fucking answers.
He knows all the answers, and to me, that's just a really effective scene. You know, him, you know, knowing all the answers. And one thing that kind of bugs me though is that when Damien is confronted with the fact that he is the Antichrist and that has the 3 sixes. And he's like, I don't believe that shit. And so he goes to the, you know, and cuts his hair and looks in the mirror, and he sees the 3 sixes, and he goes out and he's screaming, "Why me? But it doesn't really follow through with that. He just has has that one moment where he's like shocked and he's dismayed.
Well, originally they were gonna do more dramatization with that, but they said they decided against it because it is kind of weird.
And then he just immediately shifts from being all upset that he's the Antichrist to like, well, okay, I'm going to embrace this.
I think, that's exactly what he does. He just 24 hours. He's
and
like,
this is his friend. He tries to talk his friend. He says, "Look, join me. We'll rule the world."
Oh man, that scene for me is one of the standouts as well, where they're in the middle of the woods, and his cousin's pretty much read up on the Book of Revelations and realizes Damon is the devil.
Yeah,
and he's like, like Jay said, come join me, and fucking hell, I love that.
Yeah, join me and we'll rule the world and all that. Of course, he's not going to do that. And when he kills him with like a brain aneurysm or something, doesn't he?
Right.
I'm in the minority, but this one holds up for me. I've always loved this one. But
I think it holds up. I mean,
it holds up for me too. I got big nostalgia for it. One thing I will say though, like, you know how like Damien can't get sick or the gas don't affect him or anything in the factory and all that.
Yeah.
So the scene where Mark dies, if you pay attention and you see Damien scream, he's all like, ah, like that screaming. You can see the fucking, you can see his metal fillings in his teeth. So, how the fuck does that work? If he's supposed to be perfect, like nothing can affect him, his teeth can fucking rot. He's
only 12 as well, isn't he? In that
he's like 13, I think.
12.
But they were gonna make him like a 15-year-old with a girlfriend, and then there was gonna be this whole thing where he has sex with his girlfriend, and then he would, turn into the Antichrist, and like they were gonna go with that.
And was it the doctor that gets killed in the elevator that he does a blood test on him and says, he's not human. It's like jackal.
It's like the jackal,
jackal blood.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure the actor who played Damien was a lot older than 12 or 13. He must have been.
I think he was
15, 16, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, hell, near the end, I thought he was about to have a foursome with those three girls in
the yeah.
Like I was thinking, look, if he's the Antichrist, doesn't he want to, spawn other, followers?
Yeah.
His bloodline.
Yep.
But no, something else I thought was interesting. So, every time you see Damien in the film, they frame him with triangles, like in the occult and shit. You ever notice that, Darren?
I've never noticed that, and I love this song.
Yeah. It's just these fun facts, that I was looking up.
They set the film up well with Aunt Marion as well, because she hates Damien. She picks up on the fact that there's something she just.
And she's a bitch.
I don't even think she knows he's the fucking devil.
Don't you think she's a bitch though? Like, gosh, damn, man, she's a bitch.
I mean, she gets her comeuppance and all that.
Right.
But Stone. Like, have you got anything you want to say? I know it doesn't have to be positive. I'm
going to keep it very brief, guys. I mean, honestly, there's only a couple bits I liked. I mean, I did like the crow kill, and I also liked how Lee Grant dispatched Bill Holden near the end.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And and also I think it's pretty cool that Lee Grant just turned 100 years old. And in fact, when she made Damien Omen 2, it was only 3 years after she won the Oscar for Hal Ashby's Shampoo.
Okay.
So she's alive now then?
She is alive now at 100 years old. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And this is the film that she won Best Supporting Actress for.
And Dick Van Dyke, was it today he turned 100?
Yes. He just turned 100 as well. Yeah. He just turned 100 as well.
Damn it.
That being said, guys, to be perfectly honest, I was bored out of my skull with Damien Omen 2. I was completely bored. I just, maybe it's just because of the first film, didn't work for me. So I knew going into this next one, I'm like, I can see the influence on Final Destination. I can definitely see that. What happened to the crow? I thought that the crow was going to be like a constant thing throughout, but after the whole ice skating sequence, which I don't know if it's implied that the crow is responsible for that. The crow just flies away and disappears for the second half of the movie.
Well, I think that's because Damien finds out he's the Antichrist, and I think that in the animals, I think that's the devil that's in the animal.
It's Raven, isn't it?
And then it comes into Damien once he finds once he embrace, like sees that he's the Antichrist or whatnot.
But I mean, just through the majority of this film, I just, I was bored, checked out. I mean, like when he was answering all those questions, in front of the teacher and everything, I yelled at the screen, okay, so we know he's going to pass his history exam. Okay.
Right.
Big fucking deal. I mean, yeah. Oh, this was.
Oh, it worked for me. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think also this one is like Damien's point of view more so. That's one thing that I can say about it. It's his point of view. He's being groomed into this position of power with the agriculture shit and the famine. They're trying to control land. If you listen to like what they're talking about, like there's more agents of darkness, I guess, helping him in this one. Whereas before there was just Mrs. Baylock in the first one.
Well, you find near the end of the film, because his aunt and uncle who are raising him now, and you have the aunt turning at the end where she stabs the uncle and said, I've always been with him, or I've always
been hit with
I've always been his, and she stabs the uncle, and that was a surprise. The first time I saw it, that was a surprise.
She was the whore of Babylon.
Yeah, where she turns out to be the Satanist or whatever.
That was over the top, I think. I'll say that.
But do you think that's pretty abrupt how it ends? There was another scene shot that they didn't include. It was more about her being the whore of Babylon and all, but they cut it out. So that's why I'm like, when you watch the end of this, like the big fireball, and then fucking Damien walks out and he does a head nod and shit to his.
Well, also
to the fucking chauffeur,
because he's got sort of a friend in need with the aunt, but he burns her up in that fire.
Yeah. Well, that's what it says about the whore of Babylon too in Scripture. It says that the whore of Babylon, she'll be helping the devil, but then she'll eventually be burned the hell up.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad now. I feel bad now. The stone had to sit through some of these.
And just real quick, we haven't mentioned the director Don Taylor, who had done Escape from the Planet of the Apes, and also a movie that we just talked about on Region Free, the 1977 version of The Island of Dr. Moreau. And I'd rather watch that again than Damien Omen 2.
What about the final countdown, 1980?
Oh, there you go. That's a great one. I like that one. I like that one immensely.
But Darren, because we've all three kind of chimed in here. So what do you think? Well, but you said this is your favorite of the franchise.
Yeah, it kind of does a lot right for me, this film. It does go over the top at the end. But those, like, it's all about those set pieces and the guy under the ice and the crows. I lap that up like when I was a kid. I lap it up now, It still freaks me out. Like, fucking if I see a crow to this day, fucking in the countryside or whatever, and he's fucking looking at me, I'm thinking shit. But no, I love the actor who plays Damien. I think he's fucking outstanding in this. And I was saying, because I think before Dirt come back, I don't know why he didn't go on to do bigger things. There's a critic in the UK called Matt Commode who actually went to school with the guy in real life, and he nails it for me. He makes the film what it is for me. That actor alone.
Yeah, I think so. He's the strong point of the film for sure.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
I do want to mention this, like from the first film that I forgot to mention. Harvey Spencer Stevens was the little Damien. And he went on to be a future trader on the London stock market. So
okay,
there you go.
Yeah.
And in property development and fucking in England over there in your neck of the woods. Darren.
He invested 666 pounds.
Yeah.
Right. But ratings, this is going to be all over the place, I think.
I'll also say this the first film is more of a mystery thriller, I think.
Yes.
And then this one is more like it turns into a slasher, I think. in a
It's
lot.
got those elements. That's why I like it so much. I think.
Right.
But yeah, ratings wise, what are you guys thinking? Go for it, Jay.
I'll give it a 7, straight 7.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, I think. Stone, what would you say?
I'm going to be the low ball on this one. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10.
2 out of
2. Okay.
Bam.
But I mean, like, you coming on and saying exactly how you feel. I'd rather you do that.
I'm sorry, but I think this is a crock of shit.
I'll say
garbage day.
Also, with my ratings, particularly with the first one and this one, a lot of it is kind of nostalgia because, like, I'm an old man, so I grew up with these films.
Fair enough, 100% fair.
It isn't so much that I think they're great films. I think the first one is a really good film. I think the second one is a good film. I don't think it's great, but I've got a lot of nostalgia for both of them just because I grew up with them. And
that's fair.
That's nostalgia for me in this particular case kind of beats quality or what I think about them as just an overall quality set of films. I think they're well made, but I don't watch either one of them and get really any scares. I'm just like, I want to watch The Exorcist. I want to watch The Exorcist is one of the best movies ever, but I watched The Omen, or I want to watch Omen too. I just get in the mood to watch them. And a lot of that is nostalgia.
I think rose tinted glasses. Some of us look back on some of these films.
I'm wearing tinted glasses, so yeah.
I mean, I'm guilty of that with this one. If I had to rate this one, honestly, Mal, I would say like an 8.5, 8 to 10.
Okay,
it's my favorite, as I say.
Well, for me, it's go ahead, Darren.
I was gonna say, but what does Dirt think?
Okay, yeah, man, it's an 8 out of 10 for sure.
That's higher than I thought.
No, dude, this is huge nostalgia film for me, man.
That's what it is.
I used to watch this movie over and over and over as a kid, like all the time, man. Like it was on HBO all the fucking time. I don't know why.
I remember that too. It was on HBO all the time.
Yeah.
And it just always, I was like, it had me reading Revelation. Like trying to find, because that was like the most interesting book in the Bible. Like all the crazy shit was going on in the Revelation. But I was always confused by Revelation. But it's just it always hit pretty hard. So it's an 8 out of 10, man.
Okay, yeah. I dread to think what Stone's going to be rating the last one. Is there going to be on the rating scale for this one? But we will see.
I'm going to be probably around pretty close to him.
But this one here is 1981, The Final Conflict, Omen 3, directed by Graham Baker. He made films from like 81 to 99. I think this was his first feature as well. But he made a movie called, I wouldn't really, I looked through his filmography. I didn't recognize a lot, so I didn't want to speak on him. But Impulse from 1984, the sci-fi thriller. And then
Meg Tilly's in that one.
Yeah, Meg Tilly. And you got Alien Nation from 1988, sci-fi.
Before the show, yeah,
sci-fi action. And then Beowulf, interestingly, from 99.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have a whole lot of information on him, man. I listened to his interview a little bit. He, I think there's some really effective scenes in this one, like the ambassador scene where when he gets possessed and he sets up the fucking door with the gun, like you see him when you never seen it and you first watch it. You don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's getting all this stuff together, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's what the fuck he's doing. And then that shit, man,
That is a standout scene.
Yeah, and the gore, the blood shot all over the presidential seal and shit. Like, it's like, damn.
That was an eye-popping moment.
Right.
Definitely an eye-popping moment.
That scene, and I gotta say the scene where, so Damien in this one, it's way more in his point of view. You're kind of following him. He becomes the ambassador of Britain, of all places.
Yeah.
Just like his father did.
Like father, like son.
Right. And man, the order to kill all the newborn babies because he thinks he knows the second coming of Christ is coming, the Nazarene. And then he's like got these long, drawn out monologues with like a blasphemous crucifix, huge crucifix, like with Jesus' head turned around and all this weird stuff. But I think the baby scene, like without showing a whole lot, it's still very effective, man. Like it fucked me up when I was young watching that shit. I was like, gosh, damn. When you see the woman, like, she's looking at her iron.
Oh, yeah.
And the Rottweiler staring at her, and you see the baby, and I don't know.
This was the only one I saw in a theater. I saw this in my theater shortly before I started working there as a projectionist. And this one is one I haven't seen it recently, so it's been a while. It's been a few years since I've seen it. But the scene that always really affected me was that opening suicide where he gets the shotgun and he gets it ready and he hooks it up to the door. So when he opens the door, it blows his brains out.
Yeah,
and that one always really affected me. That first suicide by that, was an ambassador or something like that.
Yeah, U.S. ambassador to the UK.
But, well, I'll let you go ahead. Go ahead before I talk about my opinion of the movie.
Like, well, I could go if you want. For me, I remember really liking this when I was younger.
Yeah.
And it completely shit the bed this time round. There's two or three scenes, I really like. Obviously, you've mentioned, I like the fox hunt. As well.
Yeah.
Like
it's good.
The ending to that.
I like that there's assassin priest monks, though. I do like that.
Don't you think it gets a little bit too fucking silly, though, towards the end? Just everything that's going on. And you start seeing fucking Jesus Christ and the way of his demise as well towards the end is a bit fucking stupid, really, for me.
I mean, he knows. Like I don't know what he's thinking. Like if he read the scripture,
exactly.
Like if he read the scripture, like
I thought the ending was downright incomprehensible.
He evades all these fucking, people could have had him killed all the way the film, and then to go out in such a fucking stupid
and a girl stabs him and he dies.
Yeah, that was a bit,
curse you, Nazarene, or whatever he says.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you're the fucking Antichrist. You shouldn't be open to that. Do you know what I mean? To go that easily. But again, we watch these. You gotta take it as it is.
Right.
Yeah, it just didn't hold up at all.
I think the ending.
I don't hate it.
It could have been done better. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think they have to hit you right in the fucking head with it, too. Like y'all are saying. Right. I gotta hit you right in the nose. Like, you see what's happening here? Like
what he said about Omen 2 being so dull, I'm going to say about the final conflict.
Okay.
Because when you bring politics into it, you lose me. I don't like movies about politics. I don't like political. I don't watch anything involving politics. I don't understand politics. And so much of this movie is political and just and all these monologues that Sam Neill has. I love Sam Neill. He's one of my favorite actors. But in this one, I think he overacts. And then those monologues to the Nazarene and Jesus or God or whatever.
Yeah, that is a little aggravating.
Belabored and just kind of almost overacting. And just the whole movie itself, I just find just dull as dirt for the most part. there's a few effective moments, like I say, that suicide with the shotgun. Was that guy he's swinging in
the burning assassin,
that plastic, mat or whatever,
That's a good burn makeup effect that
and
they did on him.
that's effective. And the fox hunt you talked about, but for the most part, I just find it just dull.
That is stupid though. Like you think about that fox hunt. Okay, when they're like trying to trap the Antichrist. Like I'm thinking, so that the scene with the fucking how the fuck is he gonna know he's gonna be able to kill that fox like that? First off, you know what I'm saying?
What was initially
he drags the other fucking fox like he just had it all figured out. He's got this shit right.
What was initially effective about the Omen films was, for me, the fact that it's a kid that was the source of all this evil. But now that it's an adult, it loses a lot of that.
Right. But
what made the Omen work to begin with?
It's just a cash grab too, I think.
And I thought for the most part it was a dull film. I don't hate it. I mean, it's something I can tolerate, but it's not anything I really go back to.
But what was that assassin thinking? He's going to trap the Antichrist, and then he's got all those fucking hounds with him,
right?
And he's like, I'm thinking, dude, you're fucked, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, he's like, take him, and they fucking just eat him alive, like.
There's so much bad
dogs,
It's like I don't buy that relationship with the journalist as well. I just did not buy that at all. I mean, you guess Peter, the young boy to help him and all that. I mean, it's okay, I guess, storyline, but it goes over the top.
With Peter, ain't it?
That it was kind of creepy. I mean,
Peter was kind of creepy toward him.
Because he's almost like, well, there's almost like an undercurrent of something else going on there. But I don't know if that was intentional. But no, it just falls flat. It's like Jay said, very boring.
But the effective scenes still work for me. So, and I still got my nostalgia.
I agree with you with that.
Well, my reaction is going to raise a few eyebrows, I think.
No, you good, man. There's not really. I mean, this is not a great film. I know it ain't.
It's not great, but I didn't find it dull and boring like the second movie. Sam Neill is really the one that got me through the final conflict. I mean, I mean. I wish he was more gloriously unhinged, like in The Mouth of Madness, almost. Seeing him very, very young here. I mean, he's like a baby faced in this movie. I mean, I am a huge Sam Neill fan, and he is what got me through this. There was one particular moment where he's being interviewed on the TV station. And he's going to talk about how he's going to, take care of these kids and whatnot. He specifically uses phrases like brainwash and indoctrinate. And I was thinking, yep. That kind of hit a bullseye as far as I was concerned. I mean, he's being honest. He's saying exactly what he's going to be doing. And there's a little clever meta thing where apparently the Cassiopeia thing actually, and the morning that they're going to kill all these babies, which is March 24th. Well, the movie came out on March 20th.
Yeah.
So if you saw it that weekend, like Jay did, it might hit a little harder. But I mean,
right?
I just look. My struggle with all three of these movies, these original trilogy movies, is just the fact that I just thought that they were all rather silly in general. With the final conflict, I at least enjoyed Sam Neill's performance. I think it could have been better. I mean, I think that, James Mason is the one that really got him on board. He even paid for his plane ticket from Australia to come on board with this. And what's really odd, the guy that wrote this, his name is Andrew Birkin. He's actually written several movies which I really like, including a movie I did a commentary on my channel, the Pied Piper, from 1972, starring the musician Donovan. and starring Jack Wilde and Donald Pleasance and John Hurt. I really like that movie. And he
I
also,
I was just telling Darren a few days ago that I was having Alexa. I don't want to say her name too loud. I was having Alexa. I said, play me some songs from the 60s. And a song that I haven't heard in forever came up. We're calling Mellow Yellow. And she brought up Donovan in that Mellow Yellow song. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
oh no, it's awesome. No, Donovan, yeah. And the other two movies I really like that he co-wrote are The Name of the Rose with Sean Connery. And the last film he co-wrote, which was Perfume, the Story of a Murderer, based on a really good book as well, about this serial killer who kills all these women so he can collect their scents and find the perfect scent that he could then sell and exploit. I really love that movie.
I've heard that one.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the Final Conflict. For some reason, I found it so oddball, with the whole babies being murdered and everything. I mean, this is actually, of the original trilogy, this is the one I'm going to rate the highest. Not much, but here again, Sam Neill got me through this final chapter. I mean, he really did. He really did.
People that know, they would know that, like, that'd be like King Herod did something similar in the Bible to kill all the babies, to kill the Messiah or whatever. So, but yeah. So I'm surprised that this is the highest out of the original.
I'm gonna go ahead and give my rating 4.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, well,
yeah. and finally, last but not least, can I say? I mean, look, Jerry Goldsmith's score. I love it in 1, and I love it in 3. I don't love it in 2. I was actually, that was the one time I was disappointed with Jerry's score. But I mean, I think his score for both 1 and 3 are both terrific. And the last thing I was going to say about the Final Conflict is that Vic Armstrong loves telling the story of when he jumped off the bridge because it was like 100 feet into the air and everything. He likes to brag about that stunt, and it's a really good stunt.
Yeah, it is.
But then there's the shotgun, suicide and everything, and there's other little bits. I mean, I even like the sex scene. Which gets so weird.
Yeah, don't he like flip her over and get her?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. And he's like sleeping on the floor naked. Like in the next scene. Like,
I mean, he is
there's
the blood of a
bits in there in Final Conflict that I'm just kind of like, okay. I mean, it's kind of buried me a little bit now that I can just look at this and be like, okay. But Sam Neill is the reason why it's a 4.5 for me, but mostly.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, hold on, y'all. Dan just said breaking news: 2 people found dead at Rob Reiner's house in Brentwood.
Sounds like Rob Reiner and his wife.
Yeah, damn it.
Oh shit! Well, suspicious circumstances, is it? Oh,
very suspicious. Yeah.
Wow.
Could be a double suicide or something.
Oh man!
Just 3 months ago, his new film came out. The sequel to This Is Spinal Tap.
I just watched that 2 days ago.
How was it? How was it?
I really enjoyed it. Because I mean, it doesn't measure up to the original, but I thought it was funny, and I thought Rob Reiner was funny in it. And this is really is he dead? Rob Reiner dead?
I don't know.
It looks that way. I think.
I don't think it's confirmed, but that's what it sounds like because
I really like Spinal Tap 2. I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
What do you rate?
It was a worthy sequel, I thought.
Okay. What do you rate this one, Jay? Omen 3.
I'll give it kind of what he said about Sam Neill. Now, even though I think there's moments that he's kind of
give
the
guy some credit. Yeah.
More, but for Sam Neill, I'll push it to a 5.
Okay.
And that is mainly because of Sam Neill.
Sam Neill.
Because of Sam Neill. Because I'm a big fan of him. I like him in pretty much anything. And I'll give it a 5. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Darren, what do you think, man?
I'm the same. I think I've been the same with Jay on 3 of these. I'm like a 5, and I think it's like a generous 5, to be honest. 4.5 maybe. And again, for all the same reasons, really, Sam Neill, I think, is really good. And there's 3 or 4 scenes that stand out, but it's just the other stuff in between that I don't like.
Right.
It just doesn't hold up to what I remember. Because I remember really liking this. I thought it was going to be like an 8 or something, but no.
Yeah.
You know,
for me, this is a 6 out of 10. It is.
Okay.
Yeah. The scenes are strong enough. I think are worthy of a 6. And I mean, we are talking about the number of the beast here, so why not? Let's give it a number 6, right? But
just say 6.66 out of 10. You should have just went. You should just have went there, man.
Right? Yeah.
6 points.
No, the monk assassins. I thought that was a cool idea, and the fiery swinging hanging assassin. The suicide scene is just,
this,
at itself in the mirror.
This is a movie.
It's creepy. That shit, when he looks at himself in the mirror, is creepy. Like,
this is something it would never be done. I don't know if any of you guys would agree with it, but this is a film that I could almost see being remade, because if you're going to have the Antichrist finally gaining power,
right,
there should be fucking stars falling from the sky. There should be just like, multiple explosions and people's heads being blown off and shit.
Right.
It should be epic as hell.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Well, he was getting
when
there.
The Antichrist finally takes control, it should be no holds barred. You should see some shit that's going to make your fucking eyes be the size of plates.
Yeah, demons crawling the earth.
And I could almost see them remaking this and making this epic movie where the Antichrist has gained control. Even if they don't call it the final conflict, or even if it isn't an Omen film, but just a film like this where
just call it the Antichrist.
Yeah, the Antichrist is is in power. And some may say we're already living that. But
was there any rationale not calling this Omen 3 upon release? Was there any rationale for that whatsoever?
I've seen it called Omen 3 in some.
I
when you look it up, it's Omen 3, the final conflict.
When I saw it in the theater, and it was Omen 3, the final conflict.
But see, like this
on screen, was it?
Look at that.
Yeah, because the copy I saw just said the final conflict.
That's how it is.
I've seen it called the final conflict.
Yeah,
here in America, I think that's what it is. Because I remember seeing this in the video store like that, just like that. So. But when you look it up, it says Omen 3, Final Conflict. But then you got Omen 2 is Damien. Omen 2.
Damien Omen 2.
Yeah. I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but the DVD set I got actually opens up into a fucking cross.
Right. Oh, shit.
Oh,
kind of cool.
Clever.
Okay.
That's
I
clever.
Can't really see it from here.
Okay.
The other thing with the ending in this as well, would he have gone out saying "You have won nothing"? That was his final fucking line. Do you know what I mean? Like you say, he's the fucking Antichrist. You know.
If it wasn't for the ending, I would have given it a 5. If it wasn't for the ending, I would have given it a 5. Yeah.
Jay said it right though. The whole fucking world should have collapsed at some point. But
yeah, I mean, like I say, if you're going to make a movie about the Antichrist and finally,
he wouldn't have been the one to do it.
Finally gaining power, it should be just
like lightning strikes.
Yeah, the end of the fucking world. You know, we should be seeing shit we haven't ever seen before.
Yeah, definitely.
True.
We get this political stuff, and
if you read Revelation, it has a lot of crazy, wild shit in it. I mean, there's locusts feeding on people, and the blood, all the water turns to blood, and all the food is spoils and shit, you know, all kind of crazy.
And so we need the proper final conflict. We need
we need the final.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised to see it down the line, you know. I would not be surprised.
That should be the title for the sequel, The Proper Final Conflict.
Yeah, and even if it wasn't an Omen film, but just one where there's the Antichrist taking control, taking power, the Book of Revelations being realized on the screen, and it wasn't done with this film. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. There's some moments. Yeah, there's some moments. I don't hate it. I'll give it a 5. But yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
a quick rundown, like for me, then rankings is part 2 first, then the first Omen, then the original Omen, and this one 4.
Okay.
I'm wondering. If anyone else is gonna. I don't think you're gonna, because Omen 2 anyway. I'm on my own with that straight away.
Just out of curiosity, guys, do you have like any positive things to say whatsoever about Omen 4 or the remake? Period. Like one
The
thing.
remake is shot for shot exactly like the original.
Yeah.
Like Liv Schreiber, he does a good job. Julia Stiles, I'm not a big fan of hers. Mia Farrow, she does a good Mrs.
It's
Baylock,
worth watching, I think, one
but
time.
she's not the, what's her name? Billy?
Mrs. Baylock. Oh, the
Yeah.
nanny. She plays a nanny in the
What's
remake.
the actress's name from the original?
Billy Whitelaw.
Billy Whitelaw. She's not Billy Whitelaw.
No, she's not. She's not.
But no, the part 4 though, gosh, damn, that's hard to watch.
Omen 4, The Awakening. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
It's a little
I dodged that bullet for a while.
Join the club, Jay. Join the
I
club.
have seen it. It's a little girl instead of Damien, because of course Damien's dead, and her name's Delia, and she's, basically preparing for her little brother to come into the world, which will be the next Antichrist. And more of the same kind of shit, the nobody believes people and all that, all that shit.
I do want to mention one film though, right?
Okay.
There's a UK film, right, that came out in 1980 called The Godsend, and it's an Omen ripoff, and it stars a little blonde girl who plays a Damien type role.
Yeah.
Angela Pleasance is fucking in it, and she looks fucking demonic. She plays the pregnant woman at the start. I'm not giving too much away.
And what's it called again?
The Godsend.
The Godsend.
1980.
Okay.
And it's really good. I don't know. I wouldn't really say to Stone to check it out because I know how he feels about these films.
Yeah.
But it's way better than you would expect.
And this is crazy because this is the same year Sam Neill did Possession. Which is,
81. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is,
I'll say this about the remake. I can tolerate it, even though it's pretty much a shot for shot, or almost not so much shot for shot, but script for script. It doesn't have the exact same shots as the film, but it's pretty much the exact same script. There's some good, Liv Schreiber.
Liv Schreiber, yeah.
I'm a big fan of Ray Donovan. I really like Ray Donovan.
That was a pretty good show.
And
what I saw.
There's some moment. I think it's well shot. It looks good.
It's slick. It's a slick film.
The Damien kid is sort of aping more for the camera. He's looking. He looks more. He
reminds me of a little bastard and Problem Child.
Yeah, he aped for the camera. I do think the death of the priest, is actually better.
That is the best scene in the film.
Because you've got bits of the stained glass is hitting him too and all that. And that's effective. I think that's actually done better in the remake.
Okay.
And it's
been a while.
watchable.
I forgot to mention they did market this. The original, it was set on June 6, 1976. And then when the remake came out, it was June 6, 2006. So
2006. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got it 10 years after when we should have really.
Well, it came out in that remake cycle, with Halloween, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, it just came in that cycle.
With the remake, the big thing about these films is you've got to cast Damien right, and it just gets it completely fucking wrong.
Yeah, that remake.
That's the main,
that's the
thing I remember.
I'm gonna run through these comments right quick, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we rated all of them. I guess I'll give my ranking of the franchise though. So
quickly go through the rankings.
So the original one is number 1. Number 2 is number 2. First Omen's number 3, and then the Final Conflict would be number 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even really consider the remake or the part 4. Yeah, just.
Let me guess. You would give them each 1 out of 10.
Yeah, probably. Because I mean, it's I don't know that's unnecessary. That's one of the most unnecessary remakes in my opinion. But like if something's good, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
And if anything else, I know you didn't like the film Stone, but without that film, Donner wouldn't have had a career. So
of course,
there is that.
I give it that. I give it that respect. Yes,
right.
I do give it that respect. I said in the beginning, the reason, I knew, I'm a huge fan of the first Superman film, and I know that he got that job because producer Ilya Salkind saw The Omen, which had become a hit, and made him the director. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I will give The Omen, the original Omen, that much credit. Yeah, right. Definitely.
I'm gonna run through these comments right here quick, unless y'all wanted to say anything else, add anything else to it.
I guess if I'll give my rankings, I'll go 1, 2, First Omen, and 3.
Okay.
Yes, same as Dirk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine should be obvious. I mean, the First Omen, then the Final Conflict, then 1, then 2.
Okay.
I mean, I admire you, man, for coming on and speaking your truth. That we're the same, me and Dirk. And Jay as well, I presume. But you've got to say it how it is.
I think maybe if I was the same age as you, I probably would give the same ranking as you. I've had the same opinion of the film, but I'm carrying nostalgia.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. So breaking news with Rob Reiner. Let's see. Fat Pig the Conqueror says, I just blind bought some nunsploitation movie on Severance Cell, The Cloistered Nun, or something like. Yeah, it's The Cloistered Nun.
I did that one. Yeah,
I think it's in my set, ain't it? I think it is.
I think you got that one. Yeah, if I remember rightly.
I haven't seen it yet, but let's see. Acres of Movies. Boy and Children of the Corn 3 does well as a villain. Okay.
Yeah, Ace Things.
Oh,
in 3. Children of the Corn 3? I don't know, man. Those get pretty bad.
You don't mind me breaking in here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Two people were found dead at a home in Los Angeles. Authorities said with property records indicating that the house is owned by director Rob Reiner. Firefighters were called to a Brentwood home Sunday afternoon where they found the bodies of a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman.
Oh.
Authorities did not immediately identify them or the circumstances surrounding their deaths. Los Angeles Police Department told CBS News the robbery homicide division responded to the home, but did not provide further details on the investigation. Yeah. The famed director is known for movies such as The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Spinal Tap, and so on and so on. So it's not him. It's it's a couple of old folks.
And Dirk, of course, showed a clip from Misery earlier. It was directed by Rob Reiner. Yeah,
but it's just so people found dead in his home that he owns. So.
Oh wow!
And he is 78. That's why.
Oh, it must be him then.
Yeah.
Well, they're not denying it, are they? So when they usually don't deny it.
Well, okay, well maybe so. Because they didn't say it was Rob Reiner. They just said,
right.
But it says here.
They just didn't reveal the name.
But it says, Rob Reiner is 78 and his wife, Michelle, is 68. So.
Right. So, and they would say in that press release, by the way, it's not Rob Reiner if it wasn't.
Right.
But if it's a homicide, then of course that, obviously that implies that there's a deeper investigation going on and they're just not ready to.
So they would just right out say that it's.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because it's the two of them. It's got to be either a homicide or a double suicide. I can't really see.
But Jay says that first one. I don't know what that means. But
oh man,
we're quite a bit behind though. We're like over an hour away from some of these comments. Texas says they should have had Mary Whitehouse do an intro for it on the BBC.
Oh man, you guys have seen it, haven't you? Old clips of her.
I don't have Mary Whitehouse, but I do have this bitch here.
I might say so. That is very offensive.
Those so fucking honest. I fucking hate the two of them.
Thatcher. Yeah.
Yeah, at the same time as well. They were
Right. So, damn, did I lose my thing? Okay, here we go. Yes, I'm reading about it on Discord. 2 bodies found in homicide. Detectives on the scene.
Oh, they homicide then, yeah.
What the hell? Yikes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just read the NBC article. Damn. Dan posted the article in there. It sounds like it's Reiner and his wife, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ages match.
The ages match. Yep.
Oh man.
Well, if that's true, that is absolutely pitiful because I mean I'm such a big fan of. Gosh, I've been a fan of Rob Reiner since the early '70s with
All in the Family.
On the Family. You know, watching All in the Family with my parents,
Mm-hmm.
and oh gosh, yeah. And
just before Christmas as well, man.
Like,
man.
Yeah. Dan says Damien calls Rosie O'Donnell a fat pig in the new Omen movie. They say it was Fat Kid from Friday
Part 5.
Yeah.
They're on the Dominic Basker.
Okay. I've seen the Craze. Great film.
Outstanding film.
Okay. Visiting Hours is a banger. Yeah.
One of my favorite underrated slashers that no one talks about.
Well, someone spoke up and said that Godsend was on Tubi, so I wrote that down. I got to see that.
Oh, give it a go, man! Yeah, give it a go.
I appreciate everybody being in here in the chat tonight.
I had mentioned that yesterday, Brandon and I saw the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake.
Okay.
And really, I put it miles above the original. Because there is, I don't want to get into heavy into spoilers because it's just come out, so I don't want to spoil it.
We all talked about it last night.
There is a revelation about halfway through that film that's just like, holy shit, this is cool.
Okay.
And I'll just say this: you come to like the guy. You like what he's. I'll give this
anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero.
Mm.
He's killing people that need to be killed.
Yes. Like Dexter.
He's Dexter. He's Dexter.
Yes.
And of course the actor, I know he's in that Halloween Ends. I still haven't seen Halloween Ends, but he gets a really good performance. I like the girl in it that he's romantically involved with. She's nuts. But it's really cool how they changed the perspective where, yeah, kind of like Dexter. And he's got this voice in his head. And when you find out what the source of this voice is, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen it yet.
I put it ahead of the original, miles above the original.
Is it your favorite out of all of them?
After seeing this, I saw them. Me and Brandon both said we got out. This is my favorite of all of them. I said, yeah, we want to see already. We wanted to see it again.
Cliff Booth says it was confirmed as Reiner and his wife died of wounds consistent with a knife.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Shit.
That is terrible.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Well, that hits me. That usually this shit doesn't affect me. That affects me.
Yeah.
Damn.
But can I just say, last night we all talked about the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise on Region Free. I'm with you, Jay. It's my favorite Silent Night, Deadly Night movie.
Well, yeah, when it gets into that revelation that, well, these people need. I mean, and the damn scene at the Nazi party,
the White Power Christmas,
the White Power party. Oh God! And I was like, he really gives you. That's the last thing you would expect in a Silent Night, Deadly Night film is that you come to like the guy. You really like
the guy. You come to like.
I love Lorne's reaction to that last.
And by the end of it, you're just like, yeah, man. And when it sets itself up for a sequel. I'm not going to say what the sequel would be, but I'm all for the sequel. I love the direction it goes.
Yeah,
and fans of Dexter would like this the direction it goes, where he's killing people that kind of need to be killed. So,
Jay, the female lead in the new Silent Night, Deadly Night, that is Ruby Modine. the daughter of Matthew Modine.
Oh,
and
my God.
She was in the Happy Death Day movies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
But she's
I haven't
really
seen those
good.
yet, but-
And yeah, this one is, yeah, I love the direction it goes, and it puts it miles above the original and all the others. Yeah, so yeah, go see it. Go see Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I'll wait till it comes on streaming, but I'll definitely see it.
Yeah, you definitely need to see it because, like I say, this is one I can see revisiting every year at this time. I can see this making. I can see this making an annual watch.
Me too. Me too. Actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So. Well, man, I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. We covered the franchise that needed to be covered, the parts of it that needed it. 2 parts, I don't really think's necessary, but I'll leave that up to your discretion, whatever you want to do. But
I'm gonna just for a fun thing to do at the end of this stream, I'm gonna ask you all a question, and I know Dirk's not a big Christmas kind of film guy, really. I mean, you do like some, don't you? But
Christmas
what are your
films? Yeah, I have no problem with films.
I mean horror films,
yeah.
The three of you now, give me the ones you're gonna watch over the Christmas season. What do you pick out anything specifically for Christmas Eve? Because I'll mention mine at the end, because I got a weird one that I watch every Christmas Eve. Have you got anything, Jay, that you watch religiously over the Christmas period?
Not religiously, although, I mean, it's certainly different than horror. I mean, I always watch Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
But I watch maybe every other Christmas. I'll watch Gremlins. I find Gremlins to be a Christmas movie. I think Gremlins.
Yeah, loves Gremlins.
Yeah. Yeah, Gremlins. I'm not so, like I say, after seeing the Silent Night, Deadly Night, it's not one that I always return to on Christmas time, but every now and then I would watch it. But like I say, after seeing this damn remake, I think I'm going to add this to my list of something I'm going to watch, around this time.
I can tell you two that I'm going to watch. It's Eyes Wide Shut, the greatest Christmas film ever made. And then you got Maniac. I mean, it's a Christmas film. So there you go.
Yeah. What about you,
Skull? For me, every Christmas, it's always a Bob Clark Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's always. Always.
I watched Christmas Story about 4 days ago. I watched Christmas Story.
I think I'm Christmas storied out, man. I've seen that movie so many times. Man.
I understand.
They played that shit on TV
24 hours, 24 fucking. But Bob Clark deserves it. Oh man, Bob Clark was. And the third one I was going to say, I mean, I watch it every Christmas too. It's not available on Blu-ray. I don't know if it ever will be, but The Ref with Dennis Leary and Kevin Spacey. And Dennis Leary plays a cat burglar that takes the squabbling couple hostage on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it. It is a riot. It is a total riot. I absolutely adore that movie. Darren, you might remember it. It was released in the UK as Hostile Hostages. Does that ring a bell?
Not really. I can't remember that one.
Okay.
I might
highly recommend The
Ref. For me, Night Train Murders is a must fucking watch.
See,
Christmas
before
Eve
you
night.
I wasn't going to spoil it because I knew you was going to say that. I
Yeah,
was going to say Night Train Murders because I finally watched that, on my show because you guys were on my show and we talked about Night Train Murders. Oh my God, that movie just
There's
it
no
just,
Christmas
it just makes
spirit.
Darren feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh my God.
There's absolutely no fucking Christmas spirit.
And I
in
can
that
see,
film
but
at all.
I can't see returning to that movie for Christmas time. My God.
And if you want a couple of fun ones, there's Don't Open Till Christmas, which is like a 1984 slasher.
Yeah.
It's really bad, but it reminds me a lot of this fucking film, Pieces. It's like the
Pieces.
UK.
You know what it is.
Yeah.
It's exactly
like
what it says.
That's another one I watched last week because Darren's suggestion, because I'd seen, I used to have the poster for it. I watched Pieces. What about Die Hard?
Oh, I love Die Hard.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny is that the three big action movies of the 1980s, First Blood, Lethal Weapon, and Die Hard, they're all Christmas movies.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. In First Blood, nobody catches all the Christmas lights all over the police station, the Christmas trees in the background. It's set in. It was filmed during Christmas time.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Bloodbeat from 1982?
No, haven't
Blood
seen that
Beat?
one.
Oh,
No.
Bloodbeat.
Bloodbeat. Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's out there. Right? It's like this samurai fucking ghost.
Oh shit!
Like, and it's
Oh,
all
I think yes, I have. I've seen that fucking shit.
It's bad, right? But
it's crazy as fuck, man.
It's bad in a good way.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
If you get a chance to watch it, the one thing I like about it, it's set at Christmas time, and they're all in this wooded cabin.
Ain't there a
And
kitchen scene that's like just insane?
Yeah, there's
that's the one.
masturbation scene. There's fucking this
Yeah.
ghost of this samurai just appears,
Right.
and it's fucking crazy. If you do
the
get
facial
that,
expressions and shit, man.
go in with low expectations, man, because it's like a no budget film, but that's
Yeah.
a fun one.
It's
but
a
that's
fun
gonna
ass
lead,
movie, man.
gonna lead us into what we're gonna do next week as well, because there's really one fucking film that everyone's got to watch on Christmas around Christmas Eve, and that's Black Christmas.
Well, you can watch
Bob Clark's Black Christmas. Yeah.
Oh man, it's the granddaddy of fucking.
I'll tell you a movie that came out a few years ago that I really enjoyed, and that's Violent Night.
Loved the Violent Night.
Yeah.
I loved it. The sequel's coming out next year.
Oh, cool. I didn't know they were making a sequel.
Violent Night was a lot of fun. That was really a lot of fun. Mm-hmm.
There was one called You Better Watch Out as well. Like I want to say 2016, 17.
That came out a few years ago. I've never seen it. I think it's called
really
Better
good.
Watch
That'd be a
Out.
really fun one.
Yeah.
The Lodge.
Yeah.
The Lodge is
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
The Lodge is great.
It's not a fun one. I'm bullshitting.
My
but,
favorite film of 2019.
It is a Christmas movie, technically.
It is. Yeah, it is.
But you said it
very
as well.
dark
Like
ass
Eyes Wide Shut as well is a must watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm gonna say to Petite in the chat, because she's on about Bloodbeat.
Oh.
Like, don't blame me if you don't fucking like it, but just go in low. Go in low.
Bloodbeat is fun as hell, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that shit. And
It's
I
a
remember.
it's a what the fuck movie.
It
Like,
is.
It really is.
The kitchen scene is the standout scene, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I wrote it down. Wrote Bloodbeat down. Wrote Godsend down. Eyes Wide Shut. I saw that in the theater, but I haven't seen that in years. So
Oh,
I
man.
really watched that one.
Oh yeah.
Someone's mentioning the Bill Goldberg film, Santa's Sleigh. I hated that. I hated that.
I can't roll with that one too good.
No, Christmas Evil's a good one. I love
Christmas
that one.
Evil, of course. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Christmas
Evil,
yeah.
That's almost like a Maniac type of film. It's like
Yeah.
a dark character study. But yeah,
Texas said he hated The Lodge. Oh shit!
Aw,
really? Damn. Okay.
I loved it.
I like the ambiguousness to it at the end. So, but yeah, man, this has been great, man.
And don't forget, Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, starring Pia Zadora. I always watch the MST3K version though.
Speaking of that, it gets a cameo in the new.
In the new Silent Night, Deadly Night, yeah. And there's
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians gets a nice cameo in the Silent Night.
And Jay, did you catch the Black Christmas reference?
Yeah.
Where he calls Agnes on the phone, yeah.
And we get a garbage day.
Garbage day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a garbage day in the film.
I feel like that this was the perfect time of year to cover the Omen franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be kind of all over the place ratings wise for all of us, but
Damien is a Christmas film, actually. If you think about it, Omen 2, yeah.
Really? I mean, it's like a winter film, isn't it?
It's Christmas, right? Ain't it Christmas time and shit?
Yeah. I guess you could. You could.
I seen some Christmas fucking shit in there. I don't know. But
it's definitely like The Shining, in it? It's set in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I guess we'll get out of here. Is there anything y'all want to mention before we go? Y'all got coming up?
Promote your channels, yeah. Yep. Now's the time.
Oh, well, I know that my next commentary, I think it's going to be at my channel Stone Gas Man. I'm going to be doing some silent films, some 100th anniversary commentaries one on a 1925 film called Tumbleweeds, written and directed by William S. Hart, as well as Battleship Potemkin, the legendary Russian film. And for New Year's Eve at 8 p.m., I will be doing Charlie Chaplin's The Gold Rush, which is very much a Happy New Year movie. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone go over and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff.
And I will. I think I did, but if I didn't, I'll put y'all's channels in the description.
So Jay, what have you got coming up?
And then
I really have nothing planned coming up. I'm watching some films that you had suggested, Darren. And I watched The Burial Ground a few days ago for the first time.
Oh yeah,
and just had a ball with that one. So I'll figure something out, something that I'll do with Darren and you guys if you want to join us, and we'll definitely talk about that and talk about, like I say, we saw that Silent Night, Deadly Night, and talk about that. So I'll figure that out in the next few days when we'll do something next. But yeah, just if you want to join my channel, it's just J Real, like you see there. We do we talk movies and things like that and have a good time. And
hell yeah, man.
If we can aim for like somewhere in the new year. Like we'll do a show in the new year or something on Jay's channel.
Like in February. We got some things planned out already, but sometime in February or March or something.
I mean, if you want to do it in like earlier, we could do it on a weekday or what have you. It's fine.
I'll keep in contact with you guys and figure out a day to do something. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, next week.
It's been great, man. I'm glad y'all came on to cover these.
It's been a ball, man.
I know Stone, I know he wasn't a big fan of him, but I'm still glad he came on.
But here again, I'm glad I finally watched The Omen, and it's no longer a blind spot. And at the very least, I do have the respect for it because it did launch Richard Donner's career in film. And I'm also glad I liked at least one Omen movie, which was the first Omen.
Yeah, Stone thought that all these was
fuck, look, it could be a pile of shit out of somebody's asshole.
They're fucking great, man.
Shit.
Is he gonna put something else on there?
No.
I was gonna say, so next week, we're gonna be covering Black Christmas. It's our final show before the end of the new year.
Yep.
Storm's coming on with us. The invitation's here for Jay if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Cover the original.
It's one I need to rewatch, and but I may keep me posted on when that's going to be, and I'll
that'll be next Sunday.
A week tonight. A week tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
No pressure, mind, Jay. If you can make it brilliant, I'll send you the link and all that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
I think this has worked well tonight. I think Stone and Jay have worked great together as well.
Yeah, man.
Really got like a good vibe off this one.
Mm-hmm. Glad y'all came on, man. But
awesome.
But yeah, we got some things coming up. We got Black Christmas coming up on next week, and then we're gonna come back January 4th for the Animal Trilogy. We're gonna have John Grande on for that one.
Dario
Argento's Animal Trilogy, and stay tuned, man. We got some things coming up. So.
Hit that thumbs up.
Yeah. Appreciate you reminding me of that, and I'll play Texas little clip that he made here.
You're watching Subjective Perspective Collective. Hit that bitch and like and subscribe.
And then we got one last thing, and we're gonna get the hell out of here, y'all. If I can get it. Here we go. Yeah.
I could eat cunt like potato salad. I could eat cunt like potato salad.
I could eat cunt like potato salad.
I could eat cunt like potato salad. Wow. That's me cancelled, guys.
Well, yeah, man, we're gone, man. I appreciate everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one.
Oh, good night, guys.
Night.
Let's see. Damn it. I'm always screwing this shit up.
What am I supposed to do? You won't answer my calls. You changed your number. I mean, I'm not going to be ignored.
You don't get it. You don't get it. Lonely and very sad.
I want a little respect.
You want respect.
But I didn't cheer. I stood right up and started shouting, "This isn't what happened last week! Have you all got amnesia? They just cheated us! This isn't fair! He didn't get out of the cockpit!